Hey Right Riders, Keith Wheeler here, back with another video for you. And today I'm gonna try my best to help you sell more books. So if you're excited for that, give this video a thumbs up to let YouTube know to share it with the world. Now, I have so many people that tell me that they've got either picture books or no content, low content books, long epic novels, it doesn't matter. They're having issues selling more books. And one of the biggest things that you can do to really get your book on the right page, if you will, to sell more books, is to get an epic book description. But not everybody is great at getting book descriptions. You know, not everybody is great at writing them. And I know, yes, now we're talking a lot about AI, artificial intelligence, and we're talking specifically about ChatGPT. You know, and people will say, well, you can go to ChatGPT, you can give it a prompt and come up with a good book description. And I've actually taught people how to do that themselves as well. The problem with that is not everybody's an expert on ChatGPT. Not everybody knows, you know, it all comes down to the kind of prompts you put in there. So it's kind of like garbage in, garbage out. If you don't give it a great prompt, then you're not going to get something great back. Well, that's where this tool that I'm going to show you today, which is absolutely 100% free as of the recording of this video, and it's by the Kindleprenuer, and I'm going to show you how he took his book description generator and how he added some AI to it and made it even more epic. So let me flip the screen around and I'm going to show you how to use the new and improved book description generator. So here we are on Kindleprenuer's website on the book description generator. Now I will say that in the URL it says Amazon book description generator, but it's way beyond that, and I'll show you that in a second. So here's some instructions on how to use it, but this is why I said that that's a little bit of a not accurate where it says Amazon book description generator, because now there's actually options for Barnes & Noble as well as Rakuten's Kobo. And so depending on what platform you want to put it on, you'll just click this box and the options for the HTML will change depending on what platform it is. Even if you're doing an editorial review. So if you get reviews from maybe newspapers or you know, you've sent out for some editorial reviews, you can go over here to the Amazon editorial review, click on that, and then you can put the description in here and it allows for the right amount of paragraph styles, font styles, and such. So I'm going to go to book description for Amazon right here. And this is everything that's available. So you can do normal, H5, H4, H6. So over here in the right-hand side, you're going to write your book description. Now, I've shown in other videos and there's other tutorials out there on using AI like ChatGPT. And the big thing is with ChatGPT and other artificial intelligence description generators, things like that, is that it really comes down to what the prompt is. You know, as of this moment in technology, it can't read your book. It doesn't know what your book is actually about. And so you have to give it a very detailed prompt in order to get a good book description back. So with this, what Kindleprenuer has done, Dave and his team have actually added things into it with the artificial intelligence, so that way it adds things that are specific to an Amazon book description or Barnes & Noble book description or Rakuten Kobo, etc. Things like for fiction, it'll add in hooks, it'll add in some drama, it'll add in a call to action. For nonfiction, it'll add in pain points and bullet points and things like that to really help sell your book better. Because again, your book description is the last chance your book has, the last chance you have to convince the browsing customer to actually click buy now. So what you want to do in this is you actually want to take a book description that you've already created, or you know, maybe you've gone to ChatGPT and you've had it create one and it's okay, it's not great, but it's something. I typically will go in here and I'll create my own. And you don't have to add any bells and whistles yet, but you can just go in here and what I'm doing is I'm actually copying one over from one of my children's books. So this is for my Buddy Knows Letters. And so I'm just going to copy it. So if you already have a book already out there and your book description is kind of so-so and you want to test it out, you can just copy it, Control C or Command C if if you're on a Mac. And I'm just going to paste it over here, Control V. It's going to give me a warning here that says, hey, I see it's already pre-formatted, and it's going to take all that pre-formatting out. You just click OK, and it just brought it down to the bare text right here. Okay, and when I'm ready, again, I can go into this book description generator and I can highlight and add in bolds and italics, because not everybody's an HTML guru. You know, not everybody knows how to do that. Not everybody knows how to do a numbered list or a bulleted list, or, you know, it's got some icons that are available. All of that you can do right here in the generator. But what I'm talking about today is about the AI addition that they've done to it. Now, before I get into that aspect of it, I do want to let you know that when you run this AI generator, it's going to take the book description that you've written in here, and it's going to use the artificial intelligence that Dave Chesson and the Kindlepreneur team have tapped into. But know that they're actually getting charged every time we run the AI generator. But they're not charging us to actually use it. And that's because Dave and the team just want to give us as much help as possible to see success when it comes to self-publishing. So again, I'm just going to put this in here, and it says right here, once you finish your description, click here to see an AI improvement. So click on this, and I'm going to say whether it's fiction or nonfiction. And again, that way the AI knows what kind of things to add in, you know, to add in hooks, add in, you know, bullet points, depending on what it's going to be. So this is, I'm going to call this a fiction book. And again, this is just a reminder. It tells you right here that as it's crafting it, it lets you know it does cost them. But we want it to be free for you and hopefully help you with your book description. So as it's telling you this, it's running, AI is doing its thing. It's all done. I scroll down here, and here's the AI generated. So this may not be 100% perfect to your liking. You know, you may want to use parts of it, not all of it, or you may want to use all of it. So if you want to use all of it, just Control A or Command A if you're using a Mac. Come over here, paste it in here. So this is your final one. Or if you only like certain parts of it, you know, you can just highlight the parts that you like, and again, just copy and paste it over to here. And then when you're all done, you can go back to formatting and take that new one that you've got here and add the bolds, italics, underlines, everything else that you want to do. Again, so you can take that and either take all of it, Control A, select all of it, or go through and just pick and choose the sentences, the paragraphs maybe that you liked. So that's the one that I did that for a fiction. So we're going to go in here, I'm going to Control A and delete this, because I've got one for, this one is not only is it a nonfiction, it's actually for a puzzle book. So I'm going to go in here. Again, it's going to warn me that it already has the bolds and underlines. It's pre-formatted, which it is. And so this is one of my book descriptions for one of my puzzle books. Okay. Now, not to toot my own horn, I'm pretty good at book descriptions, especially when it comes to puzzle books. So this one it's pretty, I think it's pretty good, especially with the icons that I put in there. But I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to see what it can do. This one is nonfiction, so I'm going to click on nonfiction. It's going to do its thing. All right, it's all done. We're going to scroll on down here. And so here's the new one. So make tedious road trips and hotel stays a thing of the past with, and it goes on. Now this right here is not the title, and that's because of the way I had my book description. It's not a failure in the AI, it's a failure in the way I had my book description done. Most people are going to have their book description, especially if you're just now writing it, it's going to be pretty generic, or it's not going to be formatted. It's not going to have any of that other stuff. Mine was already, you know, from the Amazon marketplace, and so it was already a bit tweaked. So like I said, I'm not going to take all of this, but there are definitely things I'll probably take from it. I like how it says the benefits of this book. It's telling you, again, that it's the pain points. It's bringing up the pain points, and it's turning it around as a benefit. So an entertaining and stress-free way to pass time on road trips and in hotel rooms. Enjoyable activities that bring smiles, laughter, and lasting memories. Transform boring car rides into an exciting adventure. Again, it's got the same bullet points I have here. And buy now to get your copy before the price changes. Now that's awesome, because if you think about it, this is actually very topical, because coming June 20th, which as of when you're seeing this has already happened, KDP's Amazon is upping the print prices of their books. So prices can change. And so this gives not only a call to action, but also it gives them a kind of a FOMO, fear of missing out. You know, that they want to get it before the price goes up. So again, I'll probably use this, and I love the benefits of this book. So I can just go in here, take this element, copy that, maybe put it right around here, paste it in, and then go back to formatting. And now that it's here, I can go in and do all my bolds, italics, underlines, everything else. Maybe add in some icons, because you know how I feel about icons. So yeah, so there you go. That is Kindleprenuer's new and improved book description generator. Again, not just for Amazon, but for Barnes & Noble, Rakuten Kobo, editorial reviews, all of that. And now using artificial intelligence, and it's absolutely free. So how quick and easy was that? I mean, I think it's amazing. And the fact that they're actually getting charged every time you use the AI, and yet Dave and the team are still offering this as a free resource just blows my mind. So if you want to check it out for yourself, you can head on over to kwheelerbooks.com/descriptions and check it out for yourself. Speaking of Dave Chesson, the Kindlepreneur, if you check out this video right here, it's my newest video on the updates that he made to a resource that I absolutely adore, which is Publisher Rocket. Now, if you've already seen that, or maybe you're not ready for it yet, YouTube says that this video right here has got your name written all over it. So I'll catch you in one of these videos, and remember to write right.